Hello everybody, Andy Clarke here in the Ginfluencers Gin Palace. How are you boys?
We're very well. Very well.
I'm still here, I'm still chained to the gin bar.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, oddly, you said I can't leave without actually, shock horror, making a cocktail with vodka?
Oh, indeed.
We did say that.
We have no problems with that. It's alcohol. It's a
We
good
like
vodka.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it'd be a good cocktail.
Well, and actually, I always say if you're using a clear spirit, you could actually use gin or vodka, whichever is your favourite or whichever you have to hand. So I'm going to do something which I love throughout the year. It's a particular favourite at summertime. It's my Clementine Cosmopolitan.
Who doesn't love a Cosmo?
A Cosmo is a great cocktail. It reminds me of watching Sex and the City.
I was about to say that. That's
all
what
day.
it reminds me of. I was going into bars and going, can I have a Cosmo, please? Because it reminded me of being Sarah Jessica Parker. That's
Oh, I was going to say it reminded me of being Samantha.
Yeah, I think you've got that. Yeah.
Why? That's who it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
domestic.
Yeah, but you don't. If you were a true watcher, you would call her by a character name.
Oh yeah, you
No,
Carrie
because you've come out of character. You see?
No, I haven't. I'm happy. I'm happy with Sarah Jessica Parker.
I feel. Well, who would you? That leaves you, Charlotte or Miranda. Because
No.
camera op can be the one that you don't want to be.
No,
He's
I was.
a Charlotte.
I'm Mr. Big.
No,
Mr.
you're
Big.
definitely not.
I'm Mr.
You are
Big.
definitely not.
I'm Mr.
You're a
Big.
Charlotte.
Wow.
You
I'm
are
Mr.
a Charlotte.
I'm Mr. Big.
Mr.
Let me assure
Mr.
you, I'm Mr.
Yeah.
Big.
Okay.
Mr. Big
A
Dreams.
lot of people who are watching this
Oh, no.
have no idea.
Our camera operative is so young, he has no idea what we're on about.
Yeah, Mr.
It
Big
was a
Dreams.
TV show that was very popular.
In that decade when you were born.
So what measurements are we putting in?
Right, so I'm right. So
'Cause
we
he was
are
laughing
using. So it's right. This is a Cosmopolitan is traditionally vodka. It's triple sec. It's lime juice and it's cranberry juice. But
Okay.
I add clementine juice. It's very important. It's clementine. Don't use orange juice. It's not quite as good. Use clementine juice. So we are going to use 6 parts vodka, 3 parts triple sec, 2 parts of all the juices. That's the lime, the cranberry, and the clementine.
Okay.
So whilst I'm pouring things in, tell us about this beautiful Piston Vodka, because these guys make gin as well.
They do. The Piston Distillery, they're an amazing distillery. They make a lot of different flavoured
tried that?
gins and they make a vodka.
No, here.
It's 9 times distilled. It's so 9 times distilled.
Thank you.
It's so smooth.
Wait,
He's never tried this.
This is the one from Worcester, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's the one from Worcester, and it's
Great
fantastic.
county for produce.
Yeah, and this one is raising money for the
UNICEF.
Ukraine. Yeah,
Ukraine.
Ukraine. Look at the colours. We like the colours. They sort of go with your shirts, which
They
is
do.
brilliant.
They
And
do.
anything to do good for the Ukraine. This is brilliant.
Yep.
how smooth is that?
It's very smooth.
It's so smooth.
It's smooth. It's almost like it's coating.
It's like
coating
it
and
dissolves.
warming.
It
Yeah.
just dissolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, texture is a really, really important factor with
Yeah.
drinks. I think you can't do anything too harsh on the texture front. That is gorgeous.
We really like this
It's
vodka.
beautiful. It's velvety. It kind of disappears. It's almost menthol. It just kind of goes.
Yeah.
It just kind of wafts over your senses.
So I've added basically 150 mils of the vodka. I'm going to use 75 mils of the triple sec, which triple sec is the orange, quite hot liqueur, like Cointreau, Grand Marnier. It's that sort of thing because they are triple secs. And then the great thing about the fruit juices, and I have to say, I am going to be using M&S here. Because
Can't beat M&S.
the cranberry juice is great, but they do the Spanish clementine juice
Yeah.
pre-squeeze. You don't have to squeeze your own clementines. M&S have taken all of the hard work out of it.
It's hard
for
to
you.
find clementines, but
Yeah.
when you're in M&S, it's not.
You don't need
it's
to worry
in a
about
carton.
it. You do not need to worry about it. So 2 parts of this. So I'm going to use. The great thing is about the fruit juices. It's an easy ratio. You're using 50 mils of each.
Oh wow!
So you're using equal parts of the lime juice there. And
the Funkin' pouch is easy
Funkin'
because it means you don't have to squeeze.
I'm a massive fan of margaritas, and I have to say,
Margarita.
the amount that I drink margaritas, you get that cramp when you're squeezing the limes,
Yeah.
because limes are tiny. If you buy these Funkin' pouches, they're 100% juice, so they literally are just juice, and they're perfect for cocktail making. So we use 50 of the lime juice, 50 of the cranberry, and then 50 of the Clementine. And actually, it's interesting because somebody once said to me, "Oh, but a cosmopolitan that you get in a bar is often a lot darker than sort of what you serve." And I said, "Well, that's because it's easy in a commercial bar to bulk up a cocktail with the cheap ingredients like fruit juice.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm using a lot of premium spirits.
And look
here.
at the difference in
Look
colour
at
of
the
that as
colour
well. Yeah.
of this Clementine juice is just it's like supercharged orange juice.
It's more intense than orange, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
much
The
more
colour of
intense
it.
than orange.
Yeah.
So all of those things in there with the ice. Make sure that's on, so don't get it all over our
Yeah,
toast. Although
we
you
don't wanna
wouldn't
ruin
tell-
it.
We wouldn't tell if we were going to get it on our tops because there's
Oh,
no
well,
pattern going on.
we're nearly the
It
same.
doesn't matter because you're not leaving anyway.
Yeah,
Not
it doesn't-
for a while.
who cares
There we
what I
go.
look like?
That's it.
Oh, and the 20-second shake. Shake until
Your hands
get
hurt.
dirty. And they get. It's almost like when you're out and you forgot to take your gloves in the winter, and your hands really hurt. So we've done that.
Or if you're from the 80s when you had your fingerless gloves, feeling like Madonna.
I
love those gloves though.
You should-
I love those
But
gloves.
your whole outfit was lacy back then,
was
wasn't it?
Well,
yeah.
mine
His was.
wasn't.
Yeah, his was.
Yeah.
His was.
No, mine
It
wasn't.
was. You were wearing,
Don't
what's his
lie.
name? What's that?
Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
wearing the cones.
No, I didn't wear the cones. I just wore the mesh.
He was wearing
I just wore
these.
the mesh.
these we're back to these glasses.
We're back to the glasses.
Look at
guys.
that colour.
It's I say it's like somebody's put a light on inside this drink.
It's
Can you
very
see that?
neon,
Wow.
isn't it?
And actually, thank goodness that there are illustrators in the book got the colour exactly right.
Literally.
Right, I'm gonna angle this up because it is kind of really reminiscent of the colour there. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
That is such a fantastic
Yeah.
colour.
Now, obviously, I could have done 2 shakers to fill it up, but this is about like 8 litres, the volume of these glasses.
Our
okay?
glasses are big. Okay.
So, and what I'd love to do here is put a little wheel of Clementine on the side, or you could put a little bit of the peel on
Yeah.
there if you wanted to. But I'm going to use my favourite things, which I actually eat like crisps. Fruits for drinks, freeze-dried fruit,
amazing.
actual orange.
It's hard to get
need one.
clementines always because you might get easy peelers or you might get satsumas and
Go on,
stuff.
pick
You
one
might,
then.
Oh, amazing.
you might
Right.
feel a bit confused. So this is a really simple way of garnishing your drink using the fruit for
Yeah.
fruit.
I like that.
If
fruit
you're out
for
on
drinks.
picnics, it's a really, really nice idea. Put that in there, and also if your drink's around long enough, which it probably won't be in this case, it will reconstitute and become sort of juicy again.
Well,
So
I'm gonna do this to camera operative. There we go.
Need to wake him up first.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's feeling a little
Okay.
bit tired.
you have that.
He's
one.
on night
I've got a
duty.
big
He's
glass.
watching
I've got a
him.
big glass. There you
You've
go.
actually got a bit more in yours. But cheers, you
Cheers.
lovely people.
Cheers. Cheers.
Thank you, Andy.
Lovely to see you. And
Cheers,
you
camera
could
operative.
actually do caster sugar with grated clementine or orange zest in it and do a sugared rim.
Oh, that would be amazing.
If you wanted to, you could absolutely.
Who wouldn't like a sugared rim?
That's one of my
do you know
favourite
what? We should have
cocktails.
done that because I love a sugared rim.
Well, next time I'll come and sugar your rim.
Yeah, thank you very much. Because also on margaritas, I love
Salty.
a salty rim.
You've got to have a salty rim.
Yeah, you've got to.
How could I not see that
it's
coming?
The only way.
That's what he said.
Yeah, it's exactly what I said. Anyway,
Don't you like that one, did you?
It's fresh. It's tangy. Because
It's
honestly,
tangy.
Do you know what? It's a
do
beautiful-
Not,
it's a
do not
beautiful-
make this with orange. You can if you had to, but please try and hunt out clementine juice because it makes all the difference.
it does make a difference.
It's like jellied orange colour.
It does make a difference.
This is beautiful.
It's very sophisticated.
Isn't it?
Orange juice wouldn't give that sophistication to it. It wouldn't.
agree.
It wouldn't give that depth. It wouldn't give that kind of sweetness, and you know that depth. And I
Smoothness
love
of that
it.
vodka, I've got to say, well done, these guys in Worcestershire. That
Yeah.
vodka, the smoothness works with the acidity of all the fruit, all the
They're-
lime,
it's
the cranberry.
They're not fighting
the
against
clementine.
each other. They're all complementing each other.
It's a beautiful vodka because it's very very smooth, but added with a triple sec that gives it that kind of like
That heat, jammy,
It is.
jellied oranginess with the heat of the triple sec.
it's almost like Jaffa cakes almost in there.
They're actually,
getting.
you coined it, that lovely jelly
the
layer.
jelly
of
bit in the
Jaffa
middle.
cake.
Yes.
There you go. You're welcome.
Hey.
You're welcome.
So that's book
know
number
the-
3 sorted already.
Well, I'm thinking, do you know that you can get like the chocolate gins and stuff like that? So you could get the ones that are sort of
you
distilled
could. There are
chocolate.
Jaffa cake gins out there.
There is the Jaffa cake gin. You
There's
could
Jaffa
so
cake gin
use
out there. You could
We
so
need to
much use
experiment.
this in there. There's a lot we could do with a book.
We've
long
got our
have we
Jaffa
got?
Cake.
We've
Jaffa Cake gin
got
over there
a
somewhere.
collaboration going
Yeah,
on there.
here we go.
But honestly, Andy, this is a beautiful cosmopolitan. I've had quite a few. We've had quite a few. We were in
And
in
Cosmos
Islington.
are not really my drink at all.
No.
I would order this.
We did
I
find
would
when
order this.
Browns was in
Yeah.
Islington, we found a great barman who used to make us really great Cosmos.
Oh, yeah.
But it was only him, and if he wasn't on, Oscar wouldn't have a Cosmo. He wouldn't have
quite
a Cosmo.
picky.
He's very picky.
I
But
think they
this is
put this on
fantastic.
the menu down at Frederick's.
Oh,
Oh, they
Frederick.
should.
I love
Frederick's
Frederick's.
is
It's been going so many
good.
years.
It's a good
No,
place.
It's literally just around the corner.
I may
Great-
stumble
great
into it on the
restaurant.
way home.
Great restaurant.
I think you should stop in and have a word with them if we let you go.
If I'm allowed,
Yeah, hold on,
hang on, is the chain elasticated?
I heard you say
think-
go home. That's
No, I think we need one more out of you before you leave.
Yeah,
to be fair.
I think that's the way it's going to
I've heard
be.
that before.
Right. I can bet. Bet you're
thank you.
very in demand.
You know, my cocktail making skills are sought after across the world.
Oh, well, that was
but the great
after.
thing is, the book's available in the US, it's available in Australia and in the UK. So the great thing is, I'm hoping that there are some people that will buy this book in New York thinking they're Carrie Bradshaw, and they're going to make themselves a little...
And model themselves on me, Mr. Big.
Obviously. And me, Samantha.
Or Mr. Mediocre. But on
Mr.
a
Sufficient.
on
I'm in the middle of a domestic
yeah.
right here.
But honestly, it's a fantastic cocktail with a fantastic book and with a fantastic creator.
Love this book.
Yeah.
Definitely go out and get yourself a copy. We've got several now, so we're happy.
Yeah.
We've also got a brilliant signed edition. But yeah, you'll find all these ingredients so far in here, the recipes. Crack on. Have fun with it. It's all about enjoying yourself.
And do you know what?
Drink sensibly and have fun.
Drink sensibly, and that's what we do. But we've had real fun, like having cocktails with you, and this is what it should be. It should be fun.
It's all about, I think I encourage people in the book to sip happy. That's a
Yeah.
sort of a term I've coined, saying that if you're going to fix yourself a drink, it has to be celebratory.
Yeah.
And make sure you do it to put a smile on your face and the face of your friends and your family. Don't drink to get down, drink to have a little giggle. And that's
Yeah,
the main thing.
absolutely. And also, one other thing, this is your favourite cocktail in the book, isn't it?
I actually think, and I've tested all of them a lot of the time, but I think time and time again, I come back to this one and just, I have a little smile every time I make it, which is why
Well,
love
I
it.
think as a special reward, you can do one more cocktail for us, and then we may release you. And it will be Scott's favourite cocktail.
Okay, we'll let you have free reign in the next video,
There
so
you
keep
go.
watching.
So keep watching.
Like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video for the release of Andy Clarke.
Free Andy Clarke.
Cheers.
Cheers.